Hello Aquarius, how are you? So Aquarius, I'm going to be doing your July 2021 reading. Now Aquarius, this month it can be quite topsy-turvy, very up and down. A lot of the energy is connected to your sixth house, which is about your work, your routines, pets, and also, your health routines as well. This also could be to do with like employment. So, like the first week, it starts off quite crazy because we have Mars, which is in your seventh house, is opposing Saturn in your first house. So there's like a huge need in order for you to not only be wanting to do something new for yourself, but you have to really concentrate on your relationships. There's sort of like this push and pull going on, and this can actually make you feel off sorts because in the first week you have like the moon card, and this card is actually showing you that it's very important really to connect emotionally to what is actually going on, also paying attention to what is going on. And if we find that we're not connecting, we can do things out of the ordinary. We could also say things, even how we're communicating, if there's no emotional connection to it. How are we going to believe how are we going to believe what we want people to, believe from ourselves? And how can we also move in the right direction if we're not believing and feeling where we're going? So there does feel, I think, because of the energies that's happening, but there does feel that there's not a lot of connection. And obviously you are working towards, when it comes to like your work and fixing up your routines, this is going to be extremely important for you. This is highlighting to you, but the first week is also showing that there's emotional, there can be some emotional turbulences coming up, but you have to really like sort of stop and really feel it, not being afraid to feel it. It's not going to actually hurt you in any way. So so the moon card is, the message is actually, just like connect more to like your emotional self. Don't bury anything. If there's something coming up, something you don't like, express it. Express it in a way that people can understand, because you also have the cut the cords card. And this oracle card is saying, about asking for help. It could be a guide, archangel, to, this is about asking for help, but also doing things for yourself to like clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So even if you're fearing not connecting to yourself in the first week, it is because of something that's actually happened in the past. So it's time to like move forward, like emotionally move forward. You have this portal. I talk about the portal a lot because the portals are very important. The portal is opening up for you to be changing course and, freeing yourself as well. The second week, we have the new moon, which is in your sixth house. So the energies here are showing you where you want to start fresh. This could be a new workout regime, a new eating habits. It could even you be getting a pet or working somewhere new as well. You could be leaving a job and really like praying and initiating for something new. And also, we have some sort of like a little bit of crazy energy that's going on. It's more like a bit of frustration. We have Venus in your opposite sign in your seventh house is opposing your first house, so this is like this sort of like a little bit of power struggles when it comes to like your relationships. So the second week, especially during this new moon, you could be there could be like lots of fresh energy that's coming, and you're actually looking forward to it because you have the Two of Wands, and this is about merging like the two. It is, they do, some people say it's like a bit of an ambiguous card, but it is something that can come from someone else, or it could be something that you've actually been working on. And this could also, if it's coming from someone else, it can be a surprise, but it could also be something that is being long, you've been long awaiting this. It could be a call, it could also be a plan. You know, this also, I do feel it could be something that you've probably been working on for quite a while, and now that Saturn's in your first house, you've been, you know, you're ready to actually show it. So it could actually be surprising people. So, you know, this Two of Cups is about you, you know, showing what you want to show people, for instance, you know, especially because we have the new moon in your sign. And you know, you actually are going to get a lot of like good results, good replies. People that are around you, people actually, there could be new people actually wanting to work with you as well, because something you're actually bringing out in the second week, it can be quite shocking. But also there's some people that are not really surprised because that's the way you are. But for some people it's like, whoa, I didn't know all this, you know. And you know, especially if you've been working hard, you could also be the second week actually, I feel that, you know, you've been probably like tweaking some of the work you're doing, especially with the sixth house in your sign. This is ruled by Virgo, so this is about, you know, going over a lot of like the work so there's no mistakes. So if you are showing something on social media, you know, this is about really going over your work to show people. And you know, the second week, it feels like it's really good results coming out, but it is definitely due to your hard work. And the card that you have is be willing to forgive. It says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain and exchange for peacefulness. So, you know, it says, you know, be willing to forgive. So it might be be to forgive yourself. You know, it could be forgiving people as well. You know, you could have been around a lot of quite crazy people, not in a crazy way, but people that you considered friends and they were quite zany and they just weren't there for you. So you may have had to do a lot of work by yourself. You had to probably tweak this by yourself. This also could have been like a joint venture. And you know, especially the two's about partnership, so this could have been a joint venture, and you know, it just probably didn't work out, so you had to do a lot of things by yourself. You know, you are moving in the right direction, even if it is by yourself, Aquarius. Okay. And you know, so yeah, well done to you. You know, if you've had to do this by yourself. The third week, we have, you know, we're easing out of, you know, your sixth house, but we're still in your sixth house as well. But you know, there is oppositions that are happening, especially like in the third week as well, you know. And we have also, excuse the noise, I live in a really crazy area in London, very loud area should I say. But you know, we have Jupiter that is in your second house, but it's actually going in your first house as well. So when it going back in your first house, this is about expansion coming up for you. And you know, there could have been a lot of things that you was doing like connected to money. Some of you actually could have been receiving extra money as well, because with Jupiter being in the second house, this is a great time for, you know, money coming to you, you know, money that you've probably worked hard on, especially with Saturn being in your sign. The third week, you know, it feels like these things are moving in the right direction for you. You know, I also feel that there are new projects that you want to be working on, you know, especially with Jupiter going nearly in your sign as well. There's new projects. There's also could be, you know, I feel that some of you actually may have got funded for something that you're working on, you know. And this also, you know, also this is to do with, you know, not only just your past work, but how hard you've actually worked. And you have the Queen of Wands, and it's an authority card. You know, it's a person that's, you know, you can see she's very grand. And you know, the Queen of Wands is the first and second decan of Aries. So the person, I feel, that's coming to you to be giving you like a fund, or they want to invest in your project. They, you know, they are, you know, an Aries sun, moon, or rising, but you also could have that as well. You could also have that energy, but I do feel it's someone who's sun, moon, or rising Aries, and they could also, you know, the sorry, the sun, moon, or rising Aries person that is coming to your aid. they could be showing you something different in how you can like get your work out there as well. And but you may be feeling quite picky. You may want your work to be a certain way, but they could actually be showing you a different way. So I've this Queen of Wands is about showing you about moving forward with something. They're showing you to be like expanding an enterprise. Okay, so this is a good time to actually sort of listen to what they say. Remember, even though your ear, you are very fixed, there is a stubbornness to you as well. So you never know who this person is. They may even sound too good to be true, Aquarius. And also the card you have is workshop and seminars. So it's attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So you could meet this Queen of Wands in a workshop or seminar, or you could be giving that workshop and seminar. They like what you're saying, they like what you're selling, and they want to invest in you. It's just about being open, because Aries are the leaders, they are the enterprises, they are the entrepreneurs. This person could be really rich as well. So it's just about trying to be open during the third week. And on the fourth week, the sun moves into your seventh house. And this could actually cause you to be, the seventh house is to do with like partnerships. But also, we also have the full moon in your first house as well. And the full moon is a time where there can be a lot of like knots when it comes to a relationship, because there's a lot of energies when it comes to relationship. The sun, it's is like an in conjunction to Venus, which is going to be in Virgo. So this could actually cause like an inner turmoil and quite an inner balance. And it also does, the sun is in Leo, your seventh house, but it does, quincunxes or in conjunction, should I say, Jupiter in Pisces. So this is causing like some type of like tension. And also it does, Venus in Virgo, it opposes Jupiter. So even though it is, even though it's a great time for doing any type of like socializing, this can also be quite challenging when it comes to, like work as well. And there's things that people in general might not want to actually do. So you're going to feel this definitely, with the sun being, with the full moon being, but it's also about releasing. This is about asking what you want to release. And this is the first full moon in your sign in this new decade. Okay. And the card that you have is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is obviously to do with money, because pentacles are money. So this card is actually showing you, regardless of what happens during the full moon in your sign, and also with the sun highlighting when it comes to like your relationships, whatever you are going to be releasing, whatever you want to do in a relationship, whether it's business, I do think it might be definitely business now. There's, things will actually work in your corner, or actually work in your way. And regardless of what type of like frustrations or ill, if people are like coming at you and they're not having good intentions, you are very much protected. The Page of Swords is very about goal orientation, but the goal orientation, and I feel for you, is mostly to do with like your work, your business, and your money. So if you do decide to like listen to the Queen of Wands, you could actually make a more of a better growing income. And if it is a business and if it is a partnership, even better for you, Aquarius. It's just about being open. So that's what the Page of, the Page of Pentacles is saying. It's very much about ambition as well. So your ambitions could actually be highlighted during the last week of July. And the card that you have is that you're a powerful light worker. And it's showing you are safe. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings to love and service to the divine. So, it feels like a very powerful ending to July. And it's not to say that you're not going to be feeling any like frustration. It's not to say you're going to sort of brush it under the carpet, because things may actually, is highlighted, it's coming to the surface. But you know, there's obviously, you're going to be finding a way to work with this. And you know, everything that you actually seek, especially coming from the first week, whatever you actually seek, especially if you're connecting to yourself more, you know, your intuition will not let you down, Aquarius. You just have to actually remember it. And even the cards saying you're a powerful light worker, there may be there could be, I feel that there's some going to be people around you that are actually going to be on your side. You know, these people could also be people that, you know, that you've been seeking for a long time. But, and we know with Saturn, even though Saturn's retrograde is in your sign, you know, there's, you know, it's like your time to shine. It's like your time to shine, but it's trying to be open as well to what opportunities that come. Okay. So Aquarius, that was your July 2021 reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who does general and love readings for all the signs. So enjoy July, Aquarius, you know, and enjoy the full moon, which is in your sign. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.